Look around you. Desperate men everywhere, burning cash on fleeting moments. Overpriced dinners, dead roses, empty gestures. But you're different. You're here because deep down, you know there's a better way. The brutal truth? She doesn't want your chocolate-covered mediocrity. She craves something far more powerful, a man who relentlessly pursues greatness. Let that sink in. While others throw money at temporary validation, you could be building something extraordinary, yourself. Most men will waste February chasing surface-level attraction. But you're about to learn why authentic self-improvement trumps every heart-shaped gift on the planet. This isn't just another video about Valentine's Day. This is your wake-up call to transform yourself into the kind of man who doesn't need a special date to be exceptional. The kind of man who turns heads and commands respect every damn day of the year. Ready to learn why your personal evolution is the ultimate act of love? Let's dive in. Picture this. Another February 14th. Another desperate attempt to prove your worth through your wallet. But let's get brutally honest about what's really happening here. You're not just wasting money. You're masking a deeper void. That gnawing feeling in your gut? It's the recognition that temporary gestures can't compensate for permanent mediocrity. Here's the real crisis destroying modern men. We've become specialists in short-term thinking. We'll spend weeks planning the perfect date, but won't invest 30 minutes in daily self-discipline. We'll drain our bank accounts for one magical evening, but won't invest time in developing the magnetic confidence that comes from consistent self-improvement. The worst part? This cycle of surface-level validation is crushing your true potential. While you're busy trying to impress others with external shows of affection, your internal empire is crumbling. And deep down, you know it. You feel it every time you look in the mirror and see the gap between who you are and who you could become. This isn't just about Valentine's Day anymore. This is about breaking free from the pathetic pattern of prioritizing temporary appreciation over lasting excellence. The secret to magnetic attraction isn't found in a jewelry store. It's forged in the quiet moments of self-mastery. I call this principle attractive integration, and it's about to revolutionize how you approach both personal growth and relationships. Here's the game-changing truth. Genuine attraction isn't created through external validation, but through internal revolution. Let me break this down into something you can use today. The most attractive quality any man can develop isn't his appearance or his bank account. It's his unwavering commitment to disciplined self-improvement. Think about the men who naturally command attention when they walk into a room. They're not just confident, they're competent, and that competence comes from a relentless dedication to growth. Here's where most men get it wrong. They try to appear successful instead of becoming successful. But you can't fake authentic power. It's built through consistent, deliberate action. Start with what I call the morning mastery protocol. Instead of checking your phone first thing, spend the first 30 minutes of your day in complete focus on personal development. This isn't about meditation apps or generic gratitude journals. I'm talking about hardcore self-analysis and strategic planning. Write down your current limitations, be brutally honest. Then, map out specific actions to crush these limitations. This isn't comfortable, but comfort is the enemy of growth. The second phase of attractive integration involves what I call pressure testing. Take on challenges that scare you daily. Whether it's cold approaches, public speaking, or learning a complex skill, the goal is to consistently push your boundaries. This builds genuine confidence that women can sense from a mile away. Remember, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. Your commitment to self-improvement should be non-negotiable, like breathing. When you truly internalize this, something magical happens. You stop seeking validation because you're too busy creating value. This shift in energy is what makes you irresistible, not just during Valentine's season, but year-round. Let's demolish the myth that attraction is mysterious. It's not. It's mathematical, a direct product of what I call the discipline triangle. This is where theory meets warfare, where your self-improvement journey gets weaponized into undeniable presence. The first angle of this triangle is physical presence mastery. But I'm not talking about basic gym advice you've heard 1,000 times. Instead, imagine your body as a high-performance machine that demands premium fuel and elite maintenance. The game changer here is what I call progressive tension, constantly introducing new physical challenges before your body adapts. That means if you can do 10 pull-ups, you're now doing them with a 20-pound weight. If you can run 5 miles, you're now doing it in a weighted vest. This isn't about looking good. It's about becoming unstoppable. The second angle is mental fortitude engineering. Your mind needs to be sharper than a surgeon's scalpel. I've developed what I call the Clarity Protocol, 3 45-minute deep work sessions daily, completely offline, where you focus on learning one high-value skill. No distractions, no excuses. Whether it's mastering market analysis, coding, or strategic thinking, your brain should be burning from growth every single day. The third angle? Emotional intelligence architecture. This is where most self-improvement advice falls flat. They tell you to be confident without showing you how to build unshakable emotional resilience. Here's the truth. Emotional mastery comes from deliberate exposure to discomfort. Start with the rejection immunity program. Purposely put yourself in challenging social situations daily. Ask for things you know you might not get. Lead projects that stretch your capabilities. The goal isn't success, it's developing immunity to fear. When you stack these 3 angles together, something powerful emerges. You're not just becoming more attractive, you're becoming virtually unstoppable in every area of life. This isn't about impressing others anymore. It's about building such an impressive life that attraction becomes a mere side effect of your excellence. Stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. What I'm about to share is your battle plan for the next 30 days, a protocol designed to transform February from a month of wishful thinking into a period of warrior-like growth. Here's the raw truth. While others are planning their Valentine's dates, you're going to be planning your empire. Let me introduce you to what I call the Compound Excellence Protocol. This isn't another feel-good challenge. This is systematic warfare against mediocrity. Start with what I call dawn domination. Every morning, you're up at 5 a.m. sharp. Non-negotiable. This isn't about being an early bird. It's about winning the first battle of the day against your weaker self. Those first 2 hours belong to you and your growth. No phone, no distractions, just pure focus on self-improvement. But here's where it gets interesting. Each week of February has a specific intensity multiplier. Week 1, you're establishing your baseline in 3 key areas: physical conditioning, skill acquisition, and social expansion. Document everything. Week 2, we double the intensity. If you were doing 50 push-ups, now it's 100. If you were reading 1 book, now it's 2. Week 3 introduces what I call pressure points, deliberate challenges designed to test your growth. Public speaking, cold approaches, leadership roles, anything that makes your heart race. By week 4, you're operating at a level that would have seemed impossible just weeks ago. This protocol works because it attacks comfort from every angle. You're not just building discipline. You're becoming someone who thrives on challenge. Here's the secret weapon, the evening accountability stack. Every night, you record 3 metrics: your physical output, your mental growth, and your comfort zone expansions. No lying, no rounding up, brutal honesty only. This isn't just about tracking. It's about facing the raw truth of your efforts. Remember, while others are spending February trying to impress someone else, you're investing it in becoming someone who doesn't need to impress anyone. Let's get brutally honest about what happens when you fully commit to this level of self-improvement. Your entire reality shifts. That desperate need for validation? Gone. That gnawing self-doubt? Demolished. You become a force of nature that naturally commands respect and attracts excellence. But here's the real kicker. The biggest transformation isn't in how others see you. It's in how you see yourself. You'll build something far more valuable than temporary attraction. Unshakable self-respect forged through disciplined action. While others chase fleeting validation this Valentine's season, you'll be building an empire of personal excellence that pays dividends in every area of your life. The time for thinking is over. Action begins now. Tomorrow, 5 a.m. sharp. No excuses. No backup plans. This is your declaration of war against mediocrity. For the next 14 days, you'll execute this protocol with military precision. Every morning, you'll rise before the masses. Every day, you'll crush one comfort zone. Every night, you'll document your victories. This isn't a cute little self-help challenge. This is your battle cry for excellence. While others count down to Valentine's Day, you'll be counting your wins, your transformations, your breakthroughs. Drop "I'm in" below and join our brotherhood of warriors. Men who choose discipline over temporary pleasure, growth over comfort, excellence over mediocrity. The weak wait for motivation. The strong act now. This is your moment, your turning point, your call to arms. Don't just watch this video and nod along. Don't be another self-improvement tourist. Be the guy who takes massive action. Be the man who chooses himself. The next chapter of your life starts now. Are you ready to become unstoppable?